What's up everybody? It's been a while. I just thought I'd give you guys an update. There's been a lot of changes to the workshop and to the channel. I've recently acquired a welder. It's the Hobart 230 Ironman. It's MIG. I may go to TIG. We'll see, one thing at a time. I also purchased a plasma cutter, and that should be coming any day now, and that would be by PrimeWeld. It's the Cut 60. It's got CNC capability, and it's going to pretty much future-proof the shop in regards to the CNC field. I realized that having a plasma cutter, you need clean, dry air. And I was looking at some filter systems. I mean, there's a lot out there, and they don't all do what they claim to do. I was looking for a little bit more industrial approach. I know it's just a workshop in my garage, but I do like effective products, and I like heavy duty and all that. This is a 3-stage filter. This is made by Nanpu Pneumatics, and the model number is FRPD44-D. As I said before, I did a lot of research, and I liked the design and I liked the capabilities. It's got a compressor regulator with a water trap. You've got another filter for water plus oil, and then finally you have the desiccant filter, those little blue beads that turn pink when they've been saturated with moisture. A tip on that, I found out that you could put them in an air fryer on dehydrate mode for about 160 degrees, about 2 hours, and they'll turn blue again, and you'll be able to reuse those. How many times, I do not know. But anyways, on to the highlighted product. Air filtration systems for drying air is extremely important. Number one, you use less consumables on your plasma cutter, as well as you keep the air out of your air tools, such as nail guns and things like that. It's very important to have these kind of things, as well as good quality products. One of the main reasons why I chose this air filtration system, I'll give you a very short, brief unboxing here, is that it has the capability to mirror itself and be modular. You have, this is what it comes with when you get it. You've got the little bags of desiccant. They give you not 1, not 2, but 3 and 4. So they give you plenty of that stuff. Bringing you in a little closer, we have the actual unit itself. I'll go over that in a second. Of course, they'll give you a manual, all the specs and information. They give you some Teflon tape and the adapters, and of course your gauge, and they give you extra filters, some O-rings, another spring. They give you everything you need. I imagine that all of this stuff will last you roughly 6 months to a year, depending on usage. In regards to the unit itself, it comes just like this. The regulator is on your left, my right. The filters are heavy-duty cast. I believe they're aluminum. This particular one has an auto drain feature. There's a little plunger that rises with the water, and once it gets to a certain height, it will automatically drain. Really cool stuff. In regards to this one here, it's just a simple oil water filter. This is your oil filter right here. And then this, of course, is for the desiccant. Desiccant goes around, and then you fill it up and replace it as needed. The regulator is a standard regulator. You pull up, you set your gauge, and when you're set, you just push down. This unit also has airflow directions, so the arrows are pointing this way. So if your compressor was on this side of your room, you could put the regulator on this side and switch the velocity of air, so you would actually have the intake here and the outtake here. So I got to looking on the YouTube settings and things like that. Nobody ever told me that there was such a thing as YouTube magic. Wow, look at that, YouTube magic. Who would have thought? I've got my intake, PSI gauge, regulator on this side. where my compressor is going to be. I've got my oil water trap in the middle and my desiccant filter on the right, outtake to the plasma cutter. I went ahead and installed a plate off camera and pre-drilled some holes for the screws. I'm going to go ahead and mount this right where the plasma cutter is going to be. So I've got it all mounted up, ready to go. Can't wait to set up the prime weld plasma cutter and see how that works. Meanwhile, this is going to get me one step closer to getting that dry filtered air. So now that we have this mounted, I can go ahead and bring my compressor hose, later to be a whole air system, but that's on another episode. Go ahead and give it a nice tug. And as you could hear, or not hear, there are 0 leaks, not one leak. Not from the filters, not from the connections, not from the regulator. It's locked in at the desired PSI that I want. Nice powerful air, works good. So this concludes the setup and the review of the Nanpu pneumatic system, 3-stage air system. It is model number FRPD44-D. I've included all the information and a link below in case you guys are wanting to get one for yourselves. It just gives the channel a little kickback. If I were you, I'd grab a couple of these bad boys, put them around your shop. They're not that expensive. I'm sure you guys have nail guns or pneumatic presses or even plasma cutters that you need your air dry and filtered. I was amazed. There's no leaks. I plugged it in. You know, usually when you have that many connections and that many filters, there's going to be some kind of leak. But that just is a testament to how well the product is made. And I'm sure down the line there might be a leak or two, but it's probably because of an O-ring. But guess what? You can replace the O-ring. No big deal. I'm definitely going to be grabbing one more of these and using it on the other side of my workshop for my woodworking needs. But this is going to work out just fine. Can't wait to start using the plasma cutter, and I'll test the system some more and let you guys know how it's doing. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and give this episode a thumbs up and hit that bell and subscribe if you haven't already. I have some great stuff coming down the line. Have a great day.